Hi all. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on the time of the day you're joining me. I'm back with another episode, another small set of series. So this is a new series that I've started. This is called as the Case Study Understanding series. So you would see different case studies of the industry 4.0 companies. I would bring in those case studies for all of you. So see. I recently conducted a 2x2 assessment for Indian Auto Ancillaries. I will put the link of the assessment in the comments box. There are close to 18 automotive ancillaries like Minda, Motherson Group, JBM Auto, Gabriel India, Asahi Glass Company, Bharat Forge. So some of these companies, they have been continuously doing the efforts in the industry 4.0 space in both the pre-manufacturing, manufacturing, and the post-manufacturing space. Okay. So I have gone through close to 60 to 70 case studies of 28 auto ancillaries. Of that 28 auto ancillaries, I chose to do for 18 automotive ancillaries. Um, so I'm bringing the case study. Yesterday, I had brought the case study of the EV driveline transition from the ICE to EV. For one of the companies, they wanted to transition from IC systems to EV systems. EV driveline. Driveline is basically your motors, shafts, differentials. So today I'm bringing in another case study. So this company provided me this case study. It is actually available in the public domain as well. So that case study is they have established a center of excellence for Industry 4.0. Now, what do you understand from the center of excellence? Why do companies establish center of excellence? And there are different names to center of excellence. See, center of excellence is a fancy term for a group of people working towards a common vision, and some of these people would be internal to you, some of these people would be external to you. Supposedly, this case study is for JBM Auto. Okay, so then what did that particular company did? That particular company brought in its internal stakeholders who are responsible for Industry 4.0, some of the engineers, some of the designers, some of the developers, some of the researchers, some of the B school graduates, some of the leadership who are responsible, who are taking responsibility for Industry 4.0 initiatives, who have been given the charter to improve the operational efficiency of Industry 4.0 of their products, who are supposedly given that, okay, this assembly line needs to be automated. So such people have come together and they formed a COE. Now, supposedly, they went to a company called as PTC. PTC is a software vendor in this space. They went to PTC. PTC consultants uh, shook hands with them, and they formed a COE, Center of Excellence. So there are different names that are given to it: Global Business Services, Multifunctional Shared Services, Global Insource Center, Global Shared Services, Competency Center, Capability Center. You would have heard the word Capability Center and Global Business Services very well. So um, this is one aspect. What is a COE and what are the different names to it? And what's the function of it? Com Common set of people, common set of vision coming together, some internal stakeholders, some external stakeholders to achieve a desired objective. This is the objective. Then we have the implementation process and the um impacts and results. As I said, this is also a younger COE that has been established. So as I had mentioned in my last video as well, whenever it's a younger establishment, younger deployment, I don't understand the how the impacts and results are calculated. 30% reduction in overall downtime. Okay, you can understand that downtime reduction is a thing on the impact charter. Like the people in the leadership, they have to show that this downtime has reduced. Downtime is basically when the machines aren't working. Okay, because of some fault, some delay, some problem, which was unknown, and that's why we are using predictive systems so that it can be predicted that okay, these parameters are not up to the mark, and a downtime is expected. So faster time to market, foundation established for continuous AI/ML innovations, improved operational efficiency. I believe these all would be on the charter, but not necessarily as achieved till now. Okay. Coming to the next aspect. So as I covered in each of the video, I will cover two aspects. One, what is the business priority? What is a business priority? Like it was supposedly for JBM Auto. It was not for JBM Auto. It was for one another company. I'm not allowed to disclose the name. Maybe you can check on the social media on the public domain to see which company it is. But I'm not allowed to uh, bring in the specific names there. So done in partnership with PTC. One thing. What would so I am now talking about that was about the on the last page. It was about the business priorities being discussed. This page is about what specific things would have been done. What was the implementation process? What specific things are taken care there? One, PTC stakeholders, like it's a COE, not internal COE, it's an internal plus external stakeholders combined. Second thing, the first thing done would be current state maturity assessment would have been done by PTC consultants in conjunction with internal engineers, stakeholders. Recommendations would have been given on existing tech stack along with what upgrades can be done. As the case study mentions, special focus is there on predictive maintenance and real-time performance monitoring. So vision AI, camera, sensors are there to understand the real-time performance of the system. SCADA systems have been there for quite some time. So, and to the extent I am aware, this particular company under purview, they already had the SCADA systems implemented. They wanted to upgrade those set of systems. Then these consultants, these COEs have one very important work, which is called as support in change management and workforce training. See, it's easy to train workers that to do this thing this way. The difficult part is change management. Change management is the change in the mindset, the shift in the mindset that earlier this thing was done this way, now it needs to be done this way. So that change, that support in change management is what is uh, the key defining factor because you can have the new tech stack in place, you can have the new systems, new processes, but if your people are not following it, then it doesn't work well. The last thing is, as I mentioned, development of the impact charter. Development of the impact charter is very important, not to showcase to the public that, okay, 30% reduction has been done. I don't buy the uh, opinion that 30% reduction would have been done till now because it's quite a new establishment. The systems are quite new, and more importantly, the uh, the COE is only targeting certain assembly lines and not the complete system. So I fail to understand how all the so at a pan company level we are talking about a 30% reduction that is not possible. Development of the impact charter in aligned with business goals. Different companies have different business priorities, business goals. If you hear their statements each quarter, they might be focusing on expanding the top line, on expanding the bottom line, expanding the margins, or they might be saying we need to get a new product portfolio, we need to get new compliances, we need to diversify into new geographies, we need to target EVs, we need to target XYZ stuff. So Impact Charter needs to talk how this particular COE, Industry 4.0 development, or any other development aligns with that particular business priority. This was about today. Do let me know in comment section what did you like, what did you understand, and your viewpoints on why COEs are formed. If you want to check out my specific uh, latest assessment of Industry 4.0, do check that out as well. Uh, I will put the link of the assessment in the comment section. You can check that out. Yeah, that's all of it for today. Bye bye. Take care.